Nope, I won't do it. I'm going to share 12 things I will not do in my 70s and beyond. So stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Well, I'm going to give you at least 12 things that I will not do in my 70s or for the rest of my life. And maybe you won't either. And it's not about being rebellious, it's about freedom. I am free to be who I am, to be how I am, to be comfortable in my own skin, and I will not conform or apologize for the effects that aging has taken on me and takes on all of us eventually. And yes, there will be coffee, crepey arms, and chocolate involved. Number one, I will not cover my arms. It's hot here. It's hot everywhere in the summer. And sleeveless weather means sleeveless. I mean, granted, my arms look as bad as the next person's, probably worse because I spent so much time in the sun when I was younger. And for those of you that didn't, I'm sure your skin is in much better shape than mine. My arms are crepey, they have bruises and marks on them and everything else, but I will not cover them up for anybody. Number two, I will not wear long pants in 95-degree weather or even 80-degree weather because my legs have carried me throughout my life and they still work. Now, are they spotted? Yes. They have those brown spots, white spots, the crepey skin, the whole thing. But I'm not covering them up. Are they smooth and shiny and I have perfect skin? Oh, heck no. But that doesn't matter to me. I am celebrating these legs because they still carry me throughout my life. Number three, I will not give up my coffee. I love my coffee. Now, I do drink decaf, but I love it. I drink it throughout the day. I drink far more cups than they say you should, but who listens to what they say? So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to think, well, this isn't a good idea. I should replace this with water or tea or something else. I love my coffee and I'm drinking it. Number four, I will not give up my sweets just because people say sugar is the enemy. Is sugar the enemy? Well, it may be. I can't dispute that. But I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I will be 75 in May. I love sweets. I love sugar. I love candy. And I'm eating it. I'm not giving it up. The pleasures we have in life get slimmer and slimmer as we get older. Maybe there are things that we used to be able to do that we can't do anymore, and it brought us great pleasure and joy. And if we can't do them, we can't do them. But I can still eat my candy. It does bring me pleasure. I do love the taste of it. So I'm not quitting, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it. Number five, I will not let the mirror tell me how I'm going to feel today. When you get up in years and you get up in the morning and look in the mirror and you think, oh my gosh, what happened? You can look so haggard and tired and dark circles and puffy and, your cheeks that used to be here are now down here and your upper lip just seemed to disappear overnight. Hey, that stuff happens. We need to get over it. It's part of life. That's not going to ruin my day. and it's not going to tell me how I'm going to feel that day because I'm going to get up, dress up, and do my best to look the best I can. I'm going to work with what I have, and no face in the mirror is going to tell me how I'm going to feel today. I get to decide that. Number 6, I will not say yes if I mean no. If I don't want to do something, I'm not doing it. I did that for many years. I was a former people pleaser, and I never wanted to say no to anybody. But that's all changed for me, and I am so grateful that it has because this is my life. I've given a lot of it to many people throughout the years, as I'm sure you all have too. And from now on, uh-uh. If I say no, I mean no. Number 7, I'm going to wear whatever I like. I am not going to stop wearing anything because it's not in fashion. It's not on trend. It's too young looking or it's too old looking. Whatever. It's not my right color. Says who? I am going to wear what I want to wear, what I feel good in. I get to pick my clothing, not somebody else. I get to look the way I want to look. Nobody's going to tell me, well, that looks frumpy on you, or that looks too childish, or whatever. Then you don't have to wear it. There's somebody's out there that are saying that. They don't have to dress that way. But I have earned the right to dress the way that I want to dress. And believe me, I do. Number 8, I will not downplay my wisdom or my common sense to make someone else feel comfortable. We go through life and we go through a lot of lessons, some of them very hard lessons, and we learn from those lessons. And we were raised, back in the day when values and common sense were common, and they're not anymore in today's society. But I'm not changing it for anybody. I'm not going to downplay it just so you can feel comfortable. I don't mean you personally, but I mean you out there in the world. Common sense has always worked for me. Wisdom has come to me in my golden years, and I'm going to use both of them. And I'm not changing that for anybody. I've earned every insight that I have. And just because someone is far more educated or can tell me about the new way to do something or the new scientific information that proves this or that or whatever, well, if they want to live that way, they can. But common sense has worked for me my whole life, and I ain't giving it up. Number 9, I'm not going to stop laughing for anybody. Life can be very serious, and we take life seriously over the years when we're learning things or starting our career, raising our families, things like that. That's all behind me, and I'm not going to stop laughing at life. Life is funny to me now. Being older is just hilarious in so many ways. And I know I've talked about this before, but I'm sure you can relate. You do things or you're in situations throughout the day and you're just home alone and you are cracking up at yourself. It's something silly or goofy that you just did. It's fun. It's funny. And I'm just going to laugh my way through the rest of my years. Number 10, I will not shrink into the background. Nobody's going to fade me out just because I'm no longer considered young. The young, the youth dominate the world now for many people, but not for this girl. I'm not fading away. I'm not disappearing. I'm not holding back anything. I'm still vibrant. I'm still me. And I'm still here, like it or not. Number 11, well, I think I'm on number 11, but anyhow, who's counting? Number 11 is I will not let age tell me that that makes me invisible. I did a whole video on being invisible and how so many people, as they age, they feel invisible. Well, I don't. And why would you just let your age make you feel invisible? What is stopping you from being visible? I mean, you do the things that matter. You're still living your life your way and on your terms. So, who are you invisible to? As long as you're not invisible to yourself, you're on the right track. So, I just tell myself I am very visible to me. And I don't care if anybody else sees me or doesn't. And number 12, I will not live my life in fear of what's next. I mean, my goodness, my faith is much bigger than my fears. And why fear the future when we don't even know what it holds? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I know the one that does know, and that's what matters to me. I know who holds my future. People live in a lot of fear these days, and they're scared. They're scared about what's going on, the things that are going on in the world, the way things are changing, the way so many people seem so angry and miserable. And if you want to go to the store, well, how do you know if someone's going to show up there and just do a random shooting? Because those things happen. You can't live life that way. You can't live life in a box and worry about all those things. I don't know if or when my health is going to change. Well, of course it's going to change. But I don't know if it's going to be something serious or devastating. I don't know if I'm going to end up in a nursing home. I'm not if I can help it, but we don't know anything. And we're in for some big changes. Once you're over 70, a lot of things change and pretty quickly. But I am not going to live my life in fear because that will make me pass up the everyday moments and the joy that I have today. So I'm just going to stay in gratitude, not worry about what comes next. I've dealt with what comes next many times throughout my life, and I know you have too. Whatever it is, we will handle it. So, those are 12 of the things that I will not do in my 70s and beyond. I've got a lot more, but these 12 were fresh on my mind. What in your life will you not do? Do you have certain things that you just absolutely will not do? If there's something that you won't do and I didn't mention, please tell me in the comments, because the more we can stop falling into what people tell us we should do and should think and should feel and all that, the happier the life that we will have, the more we will get out of our lives. You know, I don't know who makes up all the rules, but whoever it is, I'm not following them. Not any of them. I have my freedom to be who I am, and you do too. So if nobody's told you yet today, you're free to be yourself. You are lovely. You are vibrant. You are alive. I just want to encourage and inspire you to take your life back. If you've given it away to all the other people that are always telling us what we should do and say and how we should act and to follow the rules and things like that, take your life back now. I mean, you've done all the things that you were told to do for so many years. And I just want you to know that it's okay. It's okay to let go of all that stuff and truly live your life. Not just be alive, but live and live it the way that you choose to do so. I'm here for you. I really am. So I encourage you, I cheer you on. Go for it. Now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not be conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind." We can renew our minds. We can change our mindset. Aging doesn't mean you have limits. It means you have liberation. Finally in our lives, we are liberated to be who we are. You know, there's going to come a time for all of us, and I've already had little bits and pieces of it, where people start to tell us things that we can't do or shouldn't do. Say, for example, our own children. I know my one son, Sean, he's very watchful over me and he picks up on everything. He like studies you, to make sure you're okay. And he has said before in the past little things like, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that anymore. Or, you better be careful. Or I don't know if you can still do that or not. And I just laugh because I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to let anybody tell me what I can no longer do or what is dangerous for me. I mean, it's my life. If it is a risk worth taking for me, then I'm going to take it. That's all there is to it. I'm going to try the things that I want to try in life. I want to enjoy my life. If a doctor would say, and of course you know they would, oh, you can't eat that much sugar and you should be eating protein and you should be doing this and that. Oh, geez, you should be doing everything. With the time that I have left on this earth, I'm going to do what I want to do, what common sense tells me. I don't think that eating candy and sweets and all that is going to drastically change my life now. Not at this age. I mean, could it be causing damage? Yeah. Could it bring on diabetes? Yeah. But then you can do everything right and end up having a heart attack or something else. There's always something, and they want us to play by all the rules. That is gone for this girl because I am transformed by the renewal of my mind. As I said, I don't know what the future holds, but I know who holds it. And that's what matters to me. And when I go out of this world, I'm going to go out with a smile on my face and know that I lived my life my way. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.